When you say that we're not building houses quick enough,
Yep.
right? We get the framework. How does somebody address that? Like they might actually be listening to this and think like, oh, I'll go and buy a house and land package then because I'm contributing to the increased supply and the moving forward of the system.
Mm.
Like how surely that's not a good idea. Well, they probably would get some benefit in doing it now, but eventually it'll catch up and it'll.
Yeah, so I guess that's more of a strategy question, right? Because the houses are going to get built anyway because there's a deficit, right?
Yep.
At the moment, the problem is that governments aren't releasing as much land as they need to build as many houses as need to be built to be able to accommodate all the people who need to be accommodated, right?
Yep.
So yeah, for sure, you can go and buy a house and land package, though I think there's a very strong argument to say that that would not be a good financial decision for you over the short to medium term. Over a long enough time horizon, like 50 years, it probably wouldn't matter. But I don't know that many investors that want to take a 50-year return horizon on their investments. The best returns that you're going to get are by buying in areas that are buying established properties in established neighbourhoods because they've already gone through a recalibration phase where they were new, then the community built around them, and now they're currently the closest to the points of greatest utility and to all of the facilities and where people want to live, as opposed to being on the outskirts, which is by nature where land releases are going to happen, further away from the action, further away from where anyone is, and without an established community environ. So that typically, there's a whole bunch of reasons that usually doesn't work. Now, also the other side of the coin at the moment with building new is that we actually have a supply side disruption which is actually driving transitionary inflation. And what that means is we're not actually getting enough building materials to build the houses, right? So you might say, oh yeah, cool, let's go and do a house and land package. You probably can't build it. Like
Yeah.
there's like and also if you can, the cost of building is inflated so high that
Yeah.
that any returns you're going to get are going to be delayed by a tremendous amount because you're actually going to be paying way more for the building than you would normally have than you normally would have.
Mhm.
And so yeah, I don't see that being a good strategy, particularly in the current environment because yeah, I know. Yeah, a friend who was quoted $200,000 to build a house. Within 6 weeks, it became 275,000 to build the same house in the same place. And so, when you start attacking that on, I think you're going to struggle to see the growth. Once you also then take the fact that you're away from the point of greatest utility.